Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Inside Sweet Tooth, where we kind of go behind the scenes to talk to some of the people that make Sweet Tooth possible. Today we have Bob Bulick with us, and Bob has been the Sweet Tooth Santa for the last 5 years. How you doing, Bob?
Oh, I'm doing great. How are you, Jeff?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, thank you. Well, I wanted to ask you,
Okay.
how did you get into this?
Oh, about 8 years ago, a friend of mine worked at Tulsa University, and a photography student needed somebody for a photo shoot. She said they literally asked for a fat old man with a beard. And I sent my picture, and the photographer was excited. The photo shoot was to help two of Tulsa's finest paramedics do a Christmas card. They rented a suit for me. It was, I think, the 24th of December. I mean, not 24th, but it was pretty late in December on a Saturday. It happened to snow. It was very cold. We had a lot of fun, and the photographer showed me the picture and the camera, what was good, what she had done. And I was like, whoa, I look good. And Jocelyn and I, my wife, spent the part of that year thinking about we should do this. And that was the beginning of our being Santa and Mrs. Claus. And I've done a card for those paramedics every year since.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. You've told us about some of the cards you've done. But, I've always gotten the impression, from our relationship with you that it's kind of more than just a gig for you, can you elaborate on that?
Well, you don't realize it at first. I joke with friends that being Santa Claus by the third year, you have no testosterone. You become a marshmallow. The little children, their eyes, they are with total abandon for Santa Claus. I'm not Santa Bob. I'm Santa Claus. I got the red suit on. I got the beard. That's what the children see, and they are over the moon. And when you feel that response with the children, it's just incredible. The trust and the love they have is amazing. And being Santa is one of the greatest gifts I've ever been given, to be able to portray this sweet old gentleman who's been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is. It sounds like it's almost, if not a calling, just something. Obviously, you said that you're kind of honored to have been involved with. Let me look here. So you've been doing this. How long did you say now have you been doing it?
I think this is going on 8 years now. The second year, one of the contacts I had with another fellow Santa out of Oklahoma City, in our conversations, we were lamenting not having a club. And there's a national group called the International Brotherhood of Real Bearded Santas. Mm-hmm. And he and I created our charter, set up our group, and now there's 60 plus Santa ambassadors across the state of Oklahoma, which I'm very proud of, and like being a member. When I started, I thought I was the only guy. There's no other Santas around. Good grief, there's a lot of Santas around, and a lot of them have different reasons. It is a calling for many of them by their faith. I'm more of a Coca-Cola Santa. So I try to be a little bit more generic, but we have meetings, we have a secret handshake, and all kinds of silly things.
Not so secret anymore.
Oh, I blew it. But it's the most, go ahead.
No, I was thinking you referred to it as Santa ambassadors.
Yes.
Is that how everyone generally does?
We all have an agreement. We may meet together at some rib crib or some great little restaurant. And there's so many of us, we all refer to children that might see us, that we're all ambassadors, that one of us is the true Santa, but that's
Mm.
up to you to figure out which one. So
Ah,
I never totally say I am the real Santa. I just tell them it's up to them to figure it out, because they'll see many Santas across the city. I try to tell them that it's actually me because I can change my looks. I look different in different countries. I dress differently in different cultures, but
mhm.
I'm all me. I'm all the same Santa. But it's up to them to choose which Santa they truly believe in.
So if do you remember the first, I mean, obviously you did your photo shoot first, but do you remember the first time you actually sat with kids?
Uh, yes, and a little bit of it was actually for you guys at Sweet Tooth, um, getting the chance to see a few kids. Uh, that whole first year was a lot of different experiences.
Mhm.
Uh, I got to do a lot of private family visits that I went to, and then I got to do a couple of large corporations, not dropping names, but at events that they set up where there were, I think the first one that first year had over 200 children as the company gathered for their Christmas celebration,
Mhm.
and that was quite a lot of fun. I do like it one-on-one better, and places like yours, because the children get more time with Santa, and there's so much they want to say, and I don't want them rushed because there's a big line.
Sure.
Uh, but it's amazing what the children will ask you, and and just how they look at you. It's just really fun.
So, and I imagine this is a little different now this year with COVID and all the other restrictions.
Yeah. Yeah, COVID this year has made it very difficult. A good majority of us ambassadors, and myself included, we're not doing any in-person visits. We're trying to do more online, or I'll record something to send to a family. I do have an outdoor event. We've talked about protocols. They're going to have, make sure everybody tries, at least I hope, to wear masks and safe distance. Mrs. Claus and I will entertain. Uh, I've got two pool noodles, and they help me stay safe distanced, I hope, for fun. But this year is probably going to not be for me that much of an in-person visit. I will say, except for not having family either, we'll have our first Christmas Eve together in about 8 years.
Ah,
So it'll be kind of restful.
yeah, that'll be a change. That's for sure. Well, is there any special moments, or before we close here, any special things that come to mind? I mean, obviously with the kids there's a lot of special moments, but I don't know if there's anything that stuck out in your mind that was really a special occasion or had special meaning for someone.
There's an awful lot with the children, but I also do uh, visits to like hospitals and stuff when asked. And one of the hospitals, specialty hospital at Hillcrest, the first year they asked me to come up and walk through their ward. Um, I'm not totally sure, but I don't think everybody on the ward was faring well. Um, I got to visit a lot of those patients. One lady in particular who uh, wanted to get her hair right, wanted her photo. You really feel like you're intruding. I mean, you're Santa and
Mhm.
all, but still, this is a difficult time in their life. And I got in there, we did a photo shoot, held hands and talked. Uh, and then I was told a
Take your time.
couple of days later, she passed away. That's when I realized how much it means to everybody. And it's not easy.
Yeah.
And I didn't think you'd make me cry, dag nabbit. I've seen your interviews.
Yeah, that's the money shot there. Yeah. Well, I tell you, Bob, I want to thank you for visiting with us, and we might have some other things going on with Bob and everyone to know this season. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know all about it. All right. Thanks for joining us and spending your time with us with your stories, Bob. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye.